Hello everybody! In this video, I'm going to be explaining the structure of an atom through Minecraft. So over here, I have this model of a helium atom. It has 2 protons, 2 neutrons, and 2 electrons. So what does all of this mean, and what is everything? So in this core of the atom, the nucleus, exists protons and neutrons. And each of these protons, they have a charge of +1, and they establish the behavior of an atom and the element. So this model here, it has 2 protons, so it is helium. If it had 3 protons, it would be lithium. If it only had 1, it would be hydrogen. And if it had 10, it would be neon. And now, dramatically oversimplifying it, because the helium has only 2 protons, it will only have 2 electrons. No more, no less. If you added a tremendous amount of energy to this helium atom, you could add an extra electron or remove an electron, but it wouldn't be so stable, and you would probably either rip apart the atom or it would just absorb an electron from somewhere. / give the extra electron away. So yes, I encourage you to find out later why this is the case, or to find out on your own from other sources, but for now, that's a topic for a future video. Now, next to these protons, we have the neutrons, which are similar in size to a proton. But, as the name suggests, they are neutral. They have a charge of 0. Now, why would they exist? Well, great question. And that answer is a lot more complicated than we want in this video. But for now, know they determine the isotope, the variant of an element. So for example, this helium atom, it currently has 2 neutrons. But if we added an extra neutron without changing the number of protons, it would still be helium, but it's a new variant of helium, a new isotope. Now, down over here, we have the itty bitty electron. Now, if you didn't know, this model is wildly not to scale. And to give you approximate numbers, if this electron was truly 1 block, obviously it's a really, really teensy weensy sphere in real life, but if an electron was actually 1 block, then to draw this model to scale, each proton would have to be 1,632 blocks. So obviously this is wildly not to scale. But to make up for its small size and its negative charge, it has a charge of -1 in contrast to the proton's +1. It serves an essential role in atomic bonding and electrical current. Because ever wonder why it was H2O and not H3O? Well, it's because of how each element wants or doesn't want electrons, and how they're willing to take or share those electrons. They are very important in chemical bonding, and when trying to make electrical currents, it's mostly centered around the electron. Now, the electrons don't exist in the nucleus, they instead exist in orbitals around the nucleus, which I've represented by these glass blocks here. Now, they don't just need to exist in this specific orbital. For example, in bigger atoms, such as oxygen and bigger, there will be more orbitals and different types of orbitals, which we will discuss in a future video. But for now, they orbit in orbitals. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you either enjoyed it or learned something from it, please like the video, subscribe, and share with your friends. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!